What's up? It's the Real Afro Man, and today we're going to go over the top 5 weapons that I personally think are the best. Now, any other video, they're going to say it's top 10, all this stuff right here, but basically every video that says top 10 weapons or this is the best weapons, all based on opinion, which my video is as well. But let's get into it. The first weapon I pick here is the Maul. It does extremely massive damage. Has a lot of wind up to it. It's pretty good fighting creatures like this right here. It has 2 abilities on it. One really does a lot of damage, and it makes it rain down hellfire on the animal as well. So there's a lot of AoE involved into it. So I think that there is one of the top weapons there is in the game. It's pretty cool though. It does decent amount of damage. The next weapon is my personal favorite, the bow. I think all the ranged weapons in this game is basically the ideal choice. Keeping your distance away from the creatures when you're fighting. That way you ain't getting a lot of damage dealt to you. I don't mention it in this video here, but if you're taking a lot of damage and you're using something like a melee, you can also switch over to shield. When the creature is about to do a massive AoE damage, the shield will block it. It's pretty good at deflecting damage back. So that's what I think. I like the bow the best. Next, we have the spear. The spear is very good at using melee damage on top of the animal. It's very fast, so a lot of the abilities tend to cool down faster. But the spear is very versatile. You can move around and it does. You can jump with it and it does a lot of AoE damage in the air as well, which makes it pretty good. But like I said, the best ability of the spear is it's fast. The next is the Tranquil Fan. It's another ranged weapon, so you ain't gotta be on top of the animal to do damage, which I think, like I said, is my personal favorite. The best is keeping your distance from the animal. It has like 3 bursts to it and a whirlwind, which throws the animal up in the air. I don't think it really does that much. I don't think it really sees the animals that much. It's bigger, so you're more likely going to be more reliant on the smaller beasts for that if you're fighting something at a smaller scale. But the larger animals, it might be able to break their moves and stuff like that. So that will come in handy. But the Tranquil Fan is a pretty good weapon, in my opinion. And then lastly, we have the Pipa. Pipa, I think, is the best weapon in the game. And I say that because it does not take no durability loss. It heals you and your pets, and it does decent damage. Now, of all the other weapons there is in the game, there's no other weapon in the game that doesn't take durability loss except for the Pipa. It's crazy. Like this weapon right here is like, if it weren't for this weapon right here, I say a lot of people wouldn't be playing the game, because it's just having to replace your weapons and repair them. It gets a little annoying after a while, especially when you find a weapon that you really like and it starts going down pretty quick. But the Pipa, I think, in my opinion, is the best weapon in the game. It's versatile. You can jump up and shoot it. You can keep your distance because it's ranged, and it does decent damage. So it ain't like we're gonna be out here fighting something and just absolutely get demolished. So this is my top 5 weapons. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, it's the Real Afro.